Hello guys and welcome back today. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the X80 Proto. This car is I think the most expensive car in the game as of now, and I'm going to be seeing if it is worth it, if you should buy it or if you should not buy it. Now as you can tell here, I painted mine red. As you guys may learn to know pretty soon, I have a weird obsession with the color red on my cars. Most of my cars are red. My friends always bug me about it. But anyway, as you can tell, there's a lot of NPCs on this road, but let's see how this car drives. Now the goals will be the same as last time. I'm going to not try to drift it. I'm just going to try to get around the corners as fast as possible without hitting any NPCs or crashing. Trying to, I guess, get a good feel for the car. Now this car, from what I have heard, is the third fastest car in the game with a price tag of $2.7 million. It would have to be one of the fastest, if not the fastest car in the game already before it would be worth a buy, in my opinion. Now it has, I think, the best of both worlds. It has pretty good speed and the handling is pretty good. As you can tell, it does get slidey if you punch it around a corner. If you pull the throttle all the way, it does seem to want to slide just a little bit, but as long as you go easy on the throttle around the corners, it goes pretty well. Now, one thing I do notice about this car, it has a bit of oversteer. Every time you come out of a corner, it seems like it just wants to keep going a little bit, and I do not know why that is. The car, other than that, it seems to handle really nice. It gets pretty good grip, just as long as you're not full throttling it around a corner. The acceleration is pretty good on it. It is a pretty good car altogether. Just for the price tag, in my opinion, this car is worth it. If you have enough money and you want a car you can use for any occasion, a car you want to be able to drive around it. It does have a weird shape to it. I don't like the way the front of this car looks, but that is okay. If you do own this car, chances are most people will not be able to see the front of it. It is a wicked fast car, really good handling. I do not think any of the other two cars that are supposed to be faster than this car have better handling, so most of the time you will be racing it not in a straight line, so you will still have the advantage. I think the other ones are the 811 Fister and the Banshee 900R. Fully upgraded, those two cars I think are faster than this one, which I will be doing a review on those two cars later. But as you can tell, this car does want to seem to lose a lot of grip around corners, which does get kind of annoying. As long as you do not floor it, it does perform pretty well. So it is still a pretty good car. There is definitely cars in GTA that have better handling than this car, but there's none that are as fast as this one. So, like I said earlier, it does have the best of both worlds. It does have really good speed, and it has pretty good handling. Now, I will be trying to do time-lapse. If I get a chance, I will be trying to do time-lapse, but I want to remove all the NPCs from the road first before I do that. That way, I will not be distracted or having to swerve out of the way, being able to get the best possible time with these cars. If I am able to do that, I will be doing another review on all the cars I've done so far and putting them on a timed lap to see how they compare against each other, and maybe doing some side-by-side footage. But as you can tell, this car is performing pretty well. I did not really seem to have much issues for the amount of NPCs in this road. It was actually pretty simple to drive. You could drive it really fast, you could go around corners, just as long as you do not full throttle it. It seemed to get pretty good traction, so in my opinion, this car would be worth it if you have a lot of money or if you want a car for racing. This would definitely be the car to choose. Now off to the four-wheel test. You can see this is a four-wheel drive car, and it does have pretty good acceleration. That gives it an advantage on the acceleration. Now I will be doing a acceleration test, which if I can, I will start doing timed runs on this too pretty soon. And as you guys can tell, it does accelerate at a pretty good rate. It really gets up there really fast. The brakes are pretty good on it too. It seems to have a little bit of everything really good. Now I did some tests with the throttle here. I did not seem to notice a big difference. If I do end up timing it, I might be able to see some differences in it then. I did a full throttle e-brakes, half throttle, and then no throttle, and it seemed I could not really tell much of a difference between those runs. Like I said, it would probably have to be timed to be able to see those differences. You won't be able to see them just by, I guess, looking at the bridge fly by. Now that was just the e-brakes, so like pretty much any car, the e-brakes is not effective. I would always recommend putting it in reverse when you try to brake in on any of these cars. It seems like those brakes work the best. But yeah, this car does have some pretty good looks. It is a supercar, and it will definitely turn heads in the game because, one, it is the most expensive car in the game, so if you do drive this car around, people will know that you have either worked for it or however you gotten it. They will know you paid a lot of money for it, and it could be used as, I guess, a little bit of a show-off vehicle, but like I said, there's a lot of people who do not like this car. A lot of people don't like the way it looks, and I think some people don't really like it because of the price tag and that the handling isn't the best in the game. In my opinion, if you have a lot of money and trying to collect some cars or just trying to get a really good car for everything, then this would be a good car to go with. If you do not have a lot of money, I would not pour hours upon hours of grinding into this car. But that is all I have for you guys today, so please leave a comment down below what you guys would like to see me do next, what kind of car you would like me to see me do a review on next. Please share this video with your friends, please subscribe to my channel, and leave a like. And before I forget to mention, there is a new vehicle coming out tomorrow, if I am not mistaken. It is an off-road pickup sort of vehicle, so I will be doing a review on that, doing an off-road test for it, seeing if it is worth you guys' money.